You're welcome to this channel once again. Today I'll be talking about the luxury lifestyle of our Nigerian musician Mohbad. Mohbad passed on 2 days ago, yet his legacy is still effective, especially among his colleagues in the industry. My own question is, why do we celebrate the moment when people die rather than celebrate them when they are still alive? I wonder what people gain from moments like this, because this Nigerian musician happens to be one of the most creative. We could actually tell from his songs, the messages that he passes from his music, and also the way he lived his life and his unique voice, especially his unique voice and his sound also. You see, at some point, one will agree that a lot of people were actually jealous of Mohbad in the music industry, and so many people were after his life because they didn't want him to move from one stage to another. Luxury life of Mohbad before he passed on. In the music industry these days, so many artists are used to seeing so much money to splash on luxuries like cars, houses, and expensive jewelries, because the music business is now paying a lot of them both home and abroad, and Mohbad happens to be on a rich list of music stars in the industry before he passed on. Well, Mohbad owns a couple of cars, houses, even his wife sister came out to say that Mohbad acquired a land before he died, and this land was seized from him by his father. Well, let's talk about Mohbad's luxury life today, but before I continue, please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Also, don't forget to like our post on Facebook, and for more updates, click on the red subscribe button and hit the notification bell. We know that as a celebrity in our modern day society in Nigeria, it's impossible for someone who is extremely rich to go on living like that without top luxury, and this is now affecting so many individuals in the entertainment industry, especially the social media influencers who are being called out for flaunting luxuries that they do not own. Well, that's by the way. For someone like Mohbad owns a couple of cars before he died, because talking about luxury, if you don't include cars, houses, and jewelries and other things when you don't acquire, it means say you never start. And besides, the only way to show that you're rich, the only way to show that you're hustling and that you're doing something significant in our system these days is by acquiring a house, a car, and also taking good care of your family and acquiring an expensive jewelries like Whiskey and Davido. Before Mohbad passed on, well, Mohbad owns a couple of luxury. Take, for example, like his Lexus RX 350 SUV that he bought how many years ago, which made so many musicians from Marley to Marley's sister and a lot of social media influencers and also celebrities, they reached out to his social media page via Instagram to wish him well. Immediately he bought this car of over 40 million naira as at then. Well, a lot of people celebrated with Mohbad because they believe it's not easy to be an entertainer and to also have the money to splash. Before you buy a car like this, it means you have enough in your bank account, because so many people are not really attached to luxuries. Apart from even this particular car, Mohbad was said to have purchased a Range Rover Vela, according to his friend Abiola Cute, who happened to talk about him going to pick up the Vela before his death. And this Nigerian musician have also been spotted with a Benz car, especially when they came to attack him in his own estate for mansion for Lagos in Lekki. Now, this Nigerian musician, apart from cars, let's also talk about his houses, because if you say person gets money and he no get house and he no get land, especially for this our Nigerian culture, it means say him never start. Mohbad also owned a house before he passed on in Lekki, and even on his burial date, we saw his family members trying to split his properties, especially the houses he owned in Banana Island and also for Lekki, where him buy of recent, and people are talking about how classy this apartment looked like. And also Mohbad have been pictured on several occasions taking pictures and videos there. And according to it, now even this house where him wife and him son they live. Well, Mohbad also had a couple of jewelries to his name, especially the expensive one. We do know that these are things that are common when a musician makes money in the music industry. A lot of people are saying, despite the fact that he suffered from the hands of his oppressors, he still had something to live for. And one of those things are, number one, his talent and also his music pattern. Mohbad is one Nigerian music star who is tagged as being gifted because of the way he sings, his voice construction, and also his lyrics have been able to pierce the hearts of so many fans, both home and abroad. And also, like I said, we cannot talk about one's luxury lifestyle without talking about the influence that they've made in the industry. And Mohbad is one of those people who have made a reputable influence in the Nigerian music structure, and he's gathered over 400,000 music streams in a day. Well, this all happened immediately him by. Well, let's talk about the things that's been surrounding Mohbad's death, as the Malian music have now released their own condolence message to Mohbad's family, talking about how they are mourning him and who Mohbad was as an artist. He was more than an artist, a signee, that to them he was a friend and a brother. And according to them, they talk to them, go follow, look for ways to see how them go fit contribute to bringing the person where they involved for Mohbad's death to justice. Not be smart, people there here now, they tackle Naira Marley because according to these people, he had issues with Mohbad before his death. And Naira Marley changed his profile picture on his Instagram to that of Mohbad. Naira Marley have lost over 100,000 followers on Instagram, and he also tagged Mohbad in Mole's World as his own perfect settings. I feel like he just wants to sell out. Well, after this, Naira was seen posting several messages talking about it, saying, "Hey guys, I've been shattered. I don't even know what to type since. I have been so hurt, walai. But guys, let's do this for Mohbad. I know internet can. Let us shed light into this matter for Imole. Where did he go? Who took him there? Who are the people he was with? Who was he last seen with? What was the nurse treating? Who is the nurse? Why was there no autopsy when he died? Because they buried him after how many hours? Now, why was he buried so quick in that manner? Who paid Instablock to say ear infection first? We owe Imole this particular one. Light over darkness every day. They want to hide it by paying blogs. Let's show them their money is wasted. A lot of his friends know exactly what happened to him. Why are they scared to speak up? Who's bullying people to delete the post that's showing what happened to him on that day? He deserves a befitting burial and justice. Hashtag Imole's World. This is coming from Naira Marley, and the fans think this is a high service quote because Naira Marley was one of those people who was alleged to be involved in Mohbad's death. And today, so many people are online going to the ATH to consult. A lot of people are doing one or two things to harm Naira Marley and his associates, and so many of them are calling for music streams to ban Naira Marley's song and also club side to stop listening to it. But my number one question here is, the person who is definitely involved in Mohbad's death, what were his intentions? Because yes, I know this boy is rich and he has everything and he attracts hatred. I don't know why success has always been something that's attracted more hatred, envy, and also bitterness from so many people, especially your friends and those who were close to you before the money and fame. Well, most people think because you have this money, you're trying to sideline them or have another motive in your mind. But the fact is, when success comes knocking, opportunity, like they say, comes but once. You don't expect that person to just sit there and be so slow about tracing their destiny. And I think Mohbad did well for himself because he achieved a lot of things, especially the land that was bought in his name before his death, according to him wife, family, and plenty things too. They don't follow talk about them. And my question today be say, do you really think Naira Marley had a hand in his own death? Because me, I know fit say, but currently the police are investigating this particular matter, and trust me, they are really serious about this whole settings.